Hi everybody, my name is Crystal and I'm taking my dog Max for a walk this evening. So I've been indoors since I took Max out at lunchtime, between 2 and 3. I've not gone anywhere, I haven't got a car. For some unknown reason, I don't know whether it was the drill noise coming from upstairs, but I've got ringing noise in my left ear, tinnitus, which is pissing me off. Ringing in my left ear. It sounds like a alarm sound in my left ear. Came out the block of flats, all I could hear was a baby crying. There was a black guy in a grey beanie hat getting into a white car, and I've got my grey beanie hat on. So honestly, there was a black guy getting into a small white car with a grey beanie hat on. Right? I wore my Pokemon beanie hat this morning, purple with teeth. Right? Freaky, isn't it? Freaky. I went out this afternoon without a beanie hat on. Right? I don't drive a car, I haven't been anywhere in a car, as people should well know by now. So the coloured guy slammed the boot of the car shut, like my dad used to do when he took me to All Hallows. Those caravan parks, he used to slam the boot shut down because it was meant to make me react and act mad so that he could cover up who was in the car with him. And it wasn't his wife, it was me. So he used to deliberately make me cross so that I acted manic, I suppose. So I had a message from somebody and I answered it. Just a message from a relative, and I answered it. I'm walking on the field by myself again. And here we go. I said I wasn't going to narrate it, but I get nervous coming out at night by myself. Do you know what I mean? I'm a single woman, I'm going around this field by myself with this tiny dog. It's absolutely freezing cold. The temperature's dropped. He came in upstairs, the short stocky guy that lives above me. No trouble at all. I was listening to the news. The Grammys in America are happening. I was listening to that, and so I've got ringing in my left ear. I don't know why that's happening. The temperature's dipped, it's really freezing. I said that my mum wanted me to go up there tomorrow, didn't I? I'm not going. Before I left the building, a little car drew up, and it was a takeaway for the opposite flats. I've shown you that I had egg fried rice, didn't I? I had lunch. I'm just having small snacks because I suffer from acid reflux, heartburn. So I don't eat platefuls of food. Right, I hate coming out at night. Right, it can seem very, very, I don't know what the word is. It's not scary, I'm not scared. Depends what mindset I'm in, so I suppose it's just been a really weird few days. And being picked on, and I am a woman. See that? See my breath? It's cold. I don't drive. It was my son that had the white BMW. I don't know what they're doing. But it's all staged. That was the moon last night. It's like a quarter moon. You can see a really bright shiny star. There's an aeroplane flying over. I can see the light. Going down this way. The worst part for me is it's really cold, and when I get back indoors I feel like a fucking ice block, and I have to warm myself up. So if I say something, they do it even worse. So I said loud noises make me jump, didn't I? So the black guy slams the boot of his car. I can't hear anything else. I've just got this ringing in my left ear. It's usually my right. What's that? Police, fire, ambulance. There's been no trouble at all, has there? And yet again I've reported an incident to the police and I haven't heard anything back. Surprise, surprise. Just wind you up. I just want the crime number because I want to move out of that flat. As long as I've got a crime number to give to the housing. So you've got the cathedral, the spires lit up silver at the castle. Can I reiterate, I'm not scared. I don't like coming out. I don't like the distractions. But not liking something is different to being scared. I've been doing this walk for the past 3 years. I've seen many changes along the way. That school over there was not built when I first moved down here, and I've got all the photographs on my Facebook to recorded everything that I have gone through. I will not be going to my mum's tomorrow. No. Because I'm concerned about my safety and my pet's safety as well. which is more important than money. There was a guy on the field last night. There was somebody walking around this field last night because I was dead quiet yesterday. Didn't make a sound. And there was kids in that car park behind me. And to me, it sounded like one of them was saying boring. When I say that I'm being listened to, right, I mean the internet, not television as in television, but there have been cases where people have put bugs in people's flats and they're watching it on the internet. That's what I mean. Not the mainstream telly. I mean people, whether it's a group of dirty men, I don't know who it is, watching on the internet what I'm doing in my flat, which is, it is boring. It fucking really is boring. Well, that's what you get if somebody finds out that you're watching them. They don't give you anything to look at. Just breathing fresh air. So the boats have all gone. Really is pitch black and dark. The guy upstairs came back just after 4, I believe. And I'm just plodding on by myself. No, I don't mind the dog because the dog gets me out of the flat. If I didn't have, the dog, I wouldn't go outside at all. And that's not good, because that's how people die in their flats by themselves, when they get depressed and bullied and they don't go out at all. And that's what they want to happen, you see. So I'm glad I've got the dog. Just a bunch of dirty, nosy, filthy vermin. They're not snooping to help me. They're just dirty and perverted. Did it in Gloucester. Spied on me in the safe house I was living in. Just dirty. But a lot of them are getting angry because they're not getting any reaction anymore. They're not getting anything. So they get impatient. That woman down Rochester High Street, oh, for goodness sake. Oh, something to that effect, wasn't it? Women. What would you feel like if you knew that anyone could do what they like to you and no fucker does anything about it? What would you feel like? Whatever they have done to me, no one's been dealt with. None of them. And those 2 guys, and then one stood right by me, had a shock Friday. They had a bloody shock. But shopping isn't pleasurable. Normally, it does happen to women, but a lot of this gang stalking is done to men. When it's a woman, it's usually a man she's rejected or an ex-partner. Moon in the stars, really pretty. I do like to just pause, just to breathe in the fresh air and look at the scenery. Friday took it out of me, it did. Bloody took it out of me. It's the same with ambulances and going to the hospital. You ain't going to get treated properly. I never came across anything like it until I left my ex-husband. And then I was out in the cold without anybody, without a coat on my back, and I was homeless. And I had to fucking survive on my own. With it felt like the whole world was against me. Now, you try ringing, being in a situation where I was similar to last Friday, and then go into a phone box, because there was phone boxes back then. They've got rid of them all now, the phone boxes. Go into a phone box and finding out every phone box has had the wire cut and you can't use it, or they've smeared excrement, shit, into the phone receiver, so you pick it up and it's full of shit. What do you do? Every cash machine smashed in, so you can't get your money. Every cash ATM in Gloucestershire I went to get money out of was smashed in. And I, even pregnant, had to walk 3 miles into the town centre because I couldn't afford bus fare to get to a cash point or bank. Walk 3 miles pregnant. Monsters. Because I reported what I thought was child abuse. And it is true, they put Ku Klux Klan posters up in Gloucestershire. Almost outside where I was living. Terrified me on a daily basis. Can you tell me why they're still doing it now? 2008. $15 years ago. More than that. Why are they still doing it to me now? And who are they? Who the fuck are they? I've had workmen come into my place. Not this place so much, because there's cameras in the building. Doing stupid things. And I've had to threaten them with the police. Workmen. I'm not a sex toy. What's that? Bottle. These are these steps leading up to the river. I don't know what they're doing. Look at it. Ramp. No, it's been like it. I just notice it even more. I don't know whether it's because I'm getting older. I don't know. Well, I'm just going to stop for a minute and I'll do another video going back